Good to be back.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Epoxy here. So this is kind of small details to some people, but I personally found it really interesting and actually really awesome. And that's the fact that apparently every single item in Fallout 4 will have a purpose. And if you guys don't remember, in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, we had a ton of miscellaneous, completely pointless items that weren't even used for breaking down and just basically weren't used at all, except for selling for like a cap or something like that. And they were basically just a burden. And in Fallout 4 it looks like that's going to change. So whether it's for actually building items to build your settlement and build your house and everything, or whether it's to actually build up your guns and so on, it looks like we're actually going to be able to use every single item in the game. So for example, Wonder Glue is going to be used as an adhesive, for example, when we're building an attachment for our guns. So I find that really cool. We're going to have a use for every single item. Even the globe is going to have a use. That is just absolutely insane that they're literally going as far as making it so that a globe is useful when it comes to actually building items. And we're going to be able to break these things down and use them as like metals or wood and adhesive and all these different things. And I don't know, I found this really interesting, and I know some people might not find this very important, but I thought it was super cool that we're going to be able to use every single item in the game, and it's no longer going to be the fact of, wow, okay, all this stuff that I'm seeing on the floor and all over the counters and everything is all pointless, so I'm just going to walk by it. We're actually going to have to really deal with our items in Fallout 4 and really have to kind of conserve ourselves and actually really pay attention to our weight and really pay attention to what we actually need. So all those item hoarders out there, that's me as well, by the way. I also like to hoard a ton of items. I pick up all the random items as well, but it turns out that we're actually going to have to be paying a lot more attention now, because we're actually going to need a ton of these items to actually break down and use to actually build things. And I really like this because it kind of brings in another aspect of hardcoreness, because you really have to pay attention to what items you need and what items you need to actually create certain things. And I don't know, I found it really cool that this was implemented in the game and that they really went in for these small details of making it so that every single item in the game has a use. And I don't know, I just found it super interesting and I wanted to share it with you guys just in case you missed it, because I think this is really awesome for Fallout. And if you guys don't remember, there were a lot of pointless items in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, and some of those items that we've been seeing throughout all these games that are also in Fallout 4 will now have finally a use. And I'm talking about Wonder Glue, for example, as the adhesive. So I don't know, I found this super cool, and we're even going to be able to pick up items that we couldn't even pick up before, which is also really cool, and they're probably going to have a lot more weight on them. For example, the globe. That thing's probably going to weigh a bit, but it's probably going to give us quite a bit of metal or something like that. So I don't know, I think it's really interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments section below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. But if you guys are enjoying all the Fallout 4 coverage, please smack that like button down below and subscribe to join the good fight. It would be super greatly appreciated. But anyways guys, this has been Epoxy, and as always, stay safe in the Waste Wanderers, and I'll see you in the next adventure.